All right, folks, we are waking up to a beautiful morning. These are alto-cumulus clouds, but typically when you see alto-cumulus clouds in the morning, you kind of look for isolated development of thunderstorms in the afternoon. So possibly along the Oakers or maybe from about Point of the Mountain southward. In the far north, the Salt Lake City area, Bountiful, Clearfield, and areas northward, probably not as big of a chance for thunderstorms. I guarantee you in the mid-south and around Nashville, they are going to get pummeled by thunderstorms today. And with the heating of the sun, some severe weather will break out across the Ohio Valley. Another area that is going to see severe weather, and it is the tornado season. You get into July, tornado season is typical in the Dakotas and also in Minnesota. So we're looking for this to develop into possibly some severe weather. Now let's go way back to the way back. We're right here looking at the southern part of the United States. This high pressure is not positioned properly to allow tropical moisture to move north. Now, we did get a little piece of it that kind of trickled northward. It needs to be more over in the Four Corners area for a full-fledged monsoon. So that's not happening, but there will be some thunderstorms around. Real interesting on the satellite picture this morning, you can see the marine layer all the way inland from Seattle south to Tacoma and Portland. So real nice look at that marine layer, and that's why it's so cool in places close to the ocean. Let's get back and focus on our weather, and we'll look at this zone right here. That high pressure, again, not in place to really pump a lot of moisture northward, but some of it did trickle into Ely and over towards Milford and Cedar City and eastward over into Moab. So from the Book Cliffs and Price, Delta, these areas southward, there will be a chance for a thunderstorm today, and occasionally some of those thunderstorms will have microburst winds and brief heavy rain, but it's only a 20 to 30% chance. These are the temperatures around the state right now and around the west. And you can see that the satellite picture hardly picks up on this little weather disturbance. It's almost impossible to see these storm systems at night because they tend to develop quickly during the daytime and become a little more active as this low pressure moves by. This is what will happen today and tomorrow. We'll have a slight chance for those widely scattered showers and thunderstorms. So we put the maps into motion and watch what happens. This is by 6 p.m. So this zone right here over central and southern Utah will have the greatest threat for a shower or a thunderstorm, and then by Wednesday morning it's quiet again. Wednesday afternoon, slight chance again in the central southern sections. Let's do it again Thursday. Notice that most of that moisture is moved eastward, and by Thursday it's the high pressure building and it's just getting downright hot. So as I mentioned, in isolated areas to widely scattered areas, some potential showers and thunderstorms, mostly near and over the mountains. The heat is on in St. George. Not much of a threat for a thunderstorm here, but you could get a microburst gust above, well, right up there at 110 by Friday and Saturday. This is as far north as we'll have a chance for a storm. So off the southern Oaker Mountains, maybe around Park City, and the next 7 days, we do get a little cooling trend tomorrow. We get a little weak weather front. 89, coolest day of the next 7 days. 93 Thursday, then 100 Friday, and upper 90s Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And folks, there will be a few thunderstorms this weekend. They're isolated, and just the bottom line is the heat is on. So do enjoy Wednesday's high of 89 because that's the coolest of the next.